Hello all, welcome back to my channel. In the previous video, we discussed on the topic of requirement elicitation or the requirement elicitation techniques. In this video, we will discuss on the concept of system or software requirement analysis. So the requirement elicitation falls under SYS.1 and the system requirement analysis falls under SYS.2 and the software requirement analysis is the SWE.1. Okay, because in the software level you don't have the elicitation which we would have already done in the system level itself. Okay, now the main purpose of the system and software requirement analysis. The system requirement analysis is to transform the stakeholders requirements or the customer requirements into system requirements to guide the design of the system itself, and the software requirement analysis is to transform the software related parts, the software implementation of the system requirements to a set of software requirements. Okay, then again we need to specify the system and software requirements, like identifying the required functions or the features and capabilities of the system, and identify which are the functional requirements and the non-functional requirements, and also structured requirements, like categorizing them or grouping them or prioritizing the requirements, all these things, and analyzing both the system and the software requirements. So the interdependencies between the modules and the technical feasibility, the verifiability, how it can be tested, and the risk identification in the system level or in the software level, and also the impact on the operating environment. So all this shall be carried out in the system requirement as well as the software requirement analysis. And then we need to make sure we have a bidirectional traceability between the system and the software requirements, and we need to ensure the consistency and communicate the agreed requirements to the customer. So now if we take an example, imagine that you are building a self-driving car. So before doing anything, you need to figure out what the entire system needs, not just the software. So that's called the system requirement analysis, what the whole entire system needs. Like it includes hardwares like sensors or cameras, and the software, the users, again, like how it should be used, the user level, user interface or the user level requirements also, and even the environment that it will work on. So environmentally it will work on like at what temperature, so all these things needs to be analyzed. So basically everything that makes the full system functional, full system to functional. Yeah, then if we zoom in, or if we go to the software level, then once we have the system identified, the system level requirements identified and analyzed, then we need to go into the software level analysis. So just focusing on the software part, that is the software requirement analysis. So here we ask, what should the software do, how fast or safe it should be, and what are its limits. All these things needs to be analyzed. For example, should the braking software activate in 0.2 seconds, or what happens if sensor fails. These are the some of the software level questions that will come up. So this analysis helps us to avoid the confusion, reduce errors, and also make sure we are building the right thing in the right way. So it's just like planning before building a house. You don't you don't want surprises later. So that's what the system is, the whole setup, the software is just the code part of it. So both are super important steps before the development begins. So this was regarding the software and system requirement analysis. Thanks for watching the video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs